Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I was thinking about trying it, and then I see it's banned. And I was like, what the hell is going on? So, yeah, we'll take a look at it.
Well, there is a lot of issues going on with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and apparently the game just got banned because of some very controversial LGBTQ scenes that involves in the game. Now, this update comes from PlayStation Universe, where they have now said that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is reportedly banned in Saudi Arabia, and that is due to one of the unskippable scenes which is available in the game that...
I mean, let's be honest, guys. It's pretty easy to get banned in Saudi Arabia. People get banned all the time for all sorts of things. Things get banned in China, Saudi Arabia, Russia, hell, the United States. I mean, TikTok almost got banned.
Features LGBTQ content. Now, the Saudi Arabia outlet VGA4A has reported that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has been banned in the region due to unstoppable LGBTQ sequence. Now, all of this stuff basically started off when, Kingdom Come Deliverance started featuring some of the woke scenes in the game. And the funny part is that you can't skip...
Oh no, not woke scenes. What are the woke scenes?
This cutscene. That was the one problem that Saudi Arabia was not okay with. These guys, they don't encourage all of these Western civilization concept of, man and man and woman and all that, woke bull crap. And I'm pretty sure now that Trump is president, is not going to be allowing all these kind of bullshit things to be running around. He's also probably...
No, that's not true at all. Oh, this is so painful. Like not to this guy. I have nothing against the guy who made this video, but it's just so painful to think that the president of the United States can do any damn thing when it comes to the freedom of expression in video games. That he's not doing anything. Like him, don't like him. The office of the presidency literally does not have the power to do anything with video games. That's just it. Nothing. I mean, you can sign executive orders all day long. Congress and the courts are going to stop. I mean, it just doesn't work that way. Because the same thing that protects whatever the hell you want to put in a video game also protects people's religion.
Probably not going to be allowing these sort of things to run around in any more Hollywood or gaming industry in the upcoming future. Kingdom Come Deliverance was one of the best games that I've ever played. However, I haven't completed the ending of the game. I played the game for almost 70% completion, but I haven't completed the game to the full story mode. And it was not because I was not interested in the game. It's just because I didn't have the time in order to sit down and spend on playing this game, because it was an RPG game and it takes a lot of time in order to, complete the game and whatnot. But if you know me, you already know that I'm a huge sucker for open world RPG games. I love games like The Witcher, Elder Scrolls Skyrim, and now Kingdom Come Deliverance, which was one of the most realistic games that gave you a proper RPG feel of what a medieval time storyline would look like. And apparently all of this started when one of these screenshots actually got leaked. And someone said that it was part of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and a lot of people are canceling their pre-orders. Just take a look at this stuff. Like Daniel, for example, he says that, oh, if that's real, I'm not buying Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That's some woke.
Wait, what? What's going on, guys? Overall, it is safer in our country. Nobody will waylay you on your journey, and we treat women with greater respect and set great by learning. What were we looking at here? It's crazy. Wow. What is this?
I'm not buying Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That's some woke DEI nonsense right there. And this right here is the screenshot that apparently got leaked. And it seems
you can't trust leaks.
LGBTQ content, which involves one of the dialogues where this character in the game ends up saying that overall it is safer in our country. Nobody will waylay you on your journey, and we treat women with great respect and set great story by learning. Now, obviously, guys, it's no doubt that this game is incredible. It's a very, very beautiful game. Just take a look at this stuff. The open world environment, everything is so flourishing.
Yeah, but can you actually kill the deer? Because in Assassin's Creed Shadows, you can only draw them. I want to know that.
Thing looks so beautiful. You know, it just seems like all the games that's coming out in 2024 and 2025 just has some sort of diversity, DEI crap that's involved and whatnot. And obviously, a lot of people have been saying that it's just a choice. It's not something that you're forced upon. But what's actually pissing off fans as of now is that the original character Henry in the first game was actually a straight character. And he even took a liking towards a woman in the first game. And now it just seems like they gave him an option in the game where he can choose whether he wants to lay with a man or a woman. So that's the kind of option.
What if he wants to lay with both?
You know, people are very, very pissed off about it, because if they wanted to do it, they should have done it with the first game itself. Fans have been saying, why do they want to follow all of these trends that's going on with all the DEI crap just to, get...
That's what people are so pissed about, is it's not whether you're right or you're wrong in your virtue, your altruistic ways. Maybe you are right. It's that fact that when people play games, I cannot reiterate this enough, and this is why Meta is failing with their virtual reality, is that people don't want fucking virtual reality. They want virtual fiction. Virtual fiction is what we want. Reality is not that pleasant for a lot of people. There may be pleasant parts, but in general, a lot of people aren't happy with their fucking reality. They come home, they're tired, they've had to suck dicks all day, and now they want to play a fucking game. And when they do so, they want to do it to have fun and to just have a little escape. It's just a little escape. It would be like being 9 years old again and playing something like Super Mario and having homework in it. Like stop putting homework in our games. Stop doing it. And it doesn't matter if you're right about your philosophies or you're wrong about it. Like, no one gives a shit. We want to just play games and have fun. We don't want to be preached to. I think everyone's tired of Kyle Browflosky standing on his soapbox talking. That's basically what it is. I mean, that's essentially it, right, guys? Or am I crazy?
Accepted by the community. And most of the games that have these kind of stuff in the game, they end up getting pretty good ratings, because guys like IGN and most of the video game reviewing outlets, they always seem to be pushing down games that don't have any sort of woke agendas that's pushing into the game or forcing players in order to adapt to the new age kind of bullshit stuff. And in games that doesn't have any woke content, those games usually end up getting pretty bad scores with all of these media outlets. And that's something a lot of developers and publishers are actually scared of, because
it's really funny to me. I mean, it's just when I hear like new age and I think about Caligula, Nero, new age,
If you're spending years and years of work and hundreds and millions of dollars in order to produce a game, and then it just gets bashed over by these useless, woke-minded, media virus-filled game reviewing outlets, then obviously it's going to be affecting the sales of the game. It's going to be affecting the ratings of the game.
Yeah, because it's fundamentally boring as shit.
Go down the drain. So we can't really be blaming one another in this perspective of what they've done, literally.
God,
but I just think, overall, the game is still going to be an amazing game. A lot of people are still going to be playing it. I myself, I'm going to be playing this game.
Yeah, no shit. Like, that's the thing, is like, it may be an amazing game in one way, but the part that people don't like, and then what he's speaking to, it's just the general vibe of being preached to constantly. Like, that's why people got so upset over these guys in like these little black ties that knock on your door. Bah, 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 bah. Can I tell you about our Lord and Savior? And everyone's like, oh my God, like, these guys just get out. Like, I'm literally going to draw a pentagram on the floor now because you knocked. And it's the same thing that's happening now this way in games and everything else. Everywhere you go, someone's trying to preach down to you. It seems very condescending. People are tired of it. They literally just want to have fun in the games. And then the reprisal to that is sometimes the same shit, guys. Like, seriously, now with like the Assassin's Creed Shadow Legends, they're like, that watermelon fruit, that's not the appropriate time that would have been there with the Sakura trees. And it's like, no one cares. Like, no one cares about the damn fruit in the video game. Now they're going the other way too far. It's like, God, guys, we just want good gameplay. We want, attractive characters so that we can play attractive characters. We want to be able to, you know, if it's a fighting RPG game, we want some combat. We want good combat. We want it to feel good. We want the game devs to take risk and try new things instead of regurgitating the same microtransaction shops.
Course, because overall the only thing that actually matters to me is the main storyline and how good the gameplay is. And as far as what I can see from all the gameplays that I've seen so far, it looks like a pretty darn good game, man. And the scriptings that the developers have said that they have millions of lines of scripting that they've just written down for this game. So it's going to be hundreds of hours of gameplay that you're going to be investing in this game. There's so much content available in there. And it's sad to see that such an amazing game is getting banned in the Arabic nations. So honestly, I would love to know.
I mean, Can we fact check this? Like, we're rocking this shit, boys. Like, we're going for it. Okay, how many people in Saudi Arabia play games? Am I just that disconnected from reality? How many people in Saudi Arabia play? What is it? Like Kingdom Come 2 or other titles? Saudi Arabia has one of the largest and fastest growing video game markets in the Middle East. The gaming industry has seen significant growth driven by a young, tech-savvy population. High smartphone penetration. Okay, well, of course, this probably, right? And increased access to gaming consoles and PCs. There was some controversy rumors when it released in Saudi Arabia due to certain... Yeah, okay, we're talking about that now. But do we have any stats, any statistics? Like, a large player base. Okay, so Saudi Arabia has been ranked as the 19th largest gaming market globally. Okay, estimates from the ground around 2022 indicate that Saudi Arabia had approximately 21.1 million gamers, which would be like 60% of the population at the time. Given population growth and the increasing popularity of gaming, this number is likely higher now. Holy shit, that is amazing. Like, that number is incredible. I have to admit, maybe it's just being a good old American. I had no absolutely idea that there was that many gamers in Saudi Arabia. Like, good for them. I had absolutely no clue. I know a lot of that's probably phone, right? Just like it is in Southeast Asia. So let's see. For games like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which is more of a niche title due to its historical RPG setting and complexity, the player base would likely be smaller than like, FIFA or Call of Duty. Right? So PUBG or Clash Royale. Yeah, these games are definitely got... I'm just saying, it still stands though, guys, that being banned in Saudi Arabia is not the death of a video game. Like it is basically for titles like League of Legends. If you're banned in China as League of Legends and you're owned by Tencent, that's a big deal. But in this case... You know, I think getting banned in Saudi Arabia is not that big of an issue. I will say, though, being 19th ranked is pretty cool. Like, I had no idea. And they're going to run into this a lot. Western video game developers are going to run into things being banned in Saudi Arabia because the cultures are just completely different, the perspectives. That's not saying one perspective right or the other is wrong. They're just so vastly different that you're going to have to specifically make games a little bit different for that region. They do that for China, right? When movies are released, they actually go through like a bureau of the government and they make sure that it fits a certain cultural narrative. The same way in other countries. As a matter of fact, recently... What just happened, guys, recently about that? There was Shadows, Assassin's Creed Shadows. They're actually changing Yusuke from a samurai to a mighty warrior, but in the West, it's still a samurai. So that's just regional differences, right? I don't see like a big big issue
what your
there.
opinions are about Kingdom Come Deliverance. Are you guys going to be playing this game, or do you think it's just too woke for you to support this kind of nonsense anymore? Let me know your feedbacks down below in the comments. It will be a very interesting topic to go ahead and discuss on in the comments down below. I'm pretty sure that there are going to be so many angry gamers out there that are going to get butthurt about some of the things that I mentioned in the video. So it is, of course, going to be very interesting to see what you guys have to say. Now, that being said, if you guys did go on and enjoy this video, smack a like rating. It really means a lot to me as a creator. It helps the videos out a lot more than you guys think.
Yeah, you know, I really I like his to the point video. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a big old like, because I like it when creators just get to the point. And you know something, I just never liked people that injected that shit into games. I never liked it, and I don't mean just devs. Players, have you ever seen players with usernames and like they'll call themselves some political person in a video game? It's like, oh my god, give it a rest. Like, haven't you had enough of that shit? Like, it's on the news 24/7. Like, this is gaming, bro. It's gaming time. All right? This is the time that we are fucking gamers. You may be completely different than me, but you know what? If you have that sweet ass gaming title, you're fucking amazing. And that is gaming. It brings people together, and injecting the shit to games is not. Right? So that's my take on it. And hey, we learned that Saudi Arabia actually has quite a bit of pull in this community. So